going on, boss? What's going on, boss?
Mr. Goodness said there would be a plea tomorrow, which will result in a dismissal of this case today.
Oh, so reset it until after the events. Mr. Goodrich, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, for, is it Voss or Vos?
Yes, Mr. Vose. Yep.
Mr. Vos is gonna be a plea and a state matter tomorrow,
Yes, that is what we're anticipating.
and so that will result in a dismissal on today's.
Yes.
Okay, we'll reset this matter until after the plea. I'm sorry.
We can do August 8th at 8.
Yeah, that's the day that, it's set for jury trial on August 8th, so we'll just keep it then.
Okay.
Okay, do you have any questions today, Mr. Rose? Mr. Rose, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Where is he
can.
going?
No, I do not.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, you're all set. We'll see you next week. Well, we'll see you tomorrow on the state matter.
All right.
Mr. Blackman, good morning.
Morning,
Okay, and you're here with Craig Pier.
I am.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Craig Robert Pierre, file number 21-03179. Can I have your appearance, please?
Fred Blackman on behalf of Mr. Pierre.
Amanda Hoyle, hearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Thank you. Today was the date that was set for a jury trial. There was an offer back in June for the defendants to plead guilty to high BAC, and there was a stop after property damage accident, and that the city would dismiss remaining. That plea was not accepted. So is he pleading to the charge today?
No, Your Honor, the city provided a revised offer that I believe Mr. Pugh intends to accept. It is amending the high BAC to impaired, amending the failure to stop an ID to careless, and dismissal of the operating while under the influence of a controlled substance.
When was this offer?
Extended,
Yes.
a few weeks ago.
Okay, because we don't have a record of that, and once I said it, after final pretrial, we don't take pleas. That's been communicated long before now.
I believe it might have been before the final pre-trial. I don't recall when it was sent. I think this was extended after consultation with necessary witnesses, and that is why the prosecution extended.
You have a
the
plea sheet?
I would only have electronic. Right.
Okay, while she's completing the plea sheet, Mr. Blackman, is the plea that she stated on the record, what you recall communicating to your client?
Yes, Your Honor, we're going to accept the plea agreement. We accepted it back in latter part of June this year.
Okay, I mean, I recognize that that's is what was stated. What I'm saying is that we set this for a final pretrial and a trial,
Yeah,
and I have a policy.
I know.
Take pleas on jury trial days.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Judge.
Ample opportunity to take care before that and let us know not to use this slot for a trial if it's not gonna be a trial.
I
Your
think we
Honor.
did. We did by email.
We did notify Mr. Bigelow last week.
No, by then the trial slot had already been used. This has been set for jury trial for almost since June. June 6th, set for trial, July 11th, and it was stipulated to change the date. It looks like June 28th because it says Mr. Blackman had the scheduling conflict. Notifying me by last week that now there's gonna plea is not acceptable. If there is a jury trial set, which means you've already gone beyond the final pretrial, I need to have a conference as to why, because we've already used the jury trial slot. And that's been my policy the entire time.
Okay, I'll make note of that for future cases. Should we have a late resolution, I will notify the court as soon as I can get it.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I?
Oh, you may. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Pierre, the offer from the city is for you to plead guilty. I'm crossing this out because this will confuse the clerk's office. Is impaired? Is what it is?
Yes,
To one count of impaired driving and then to a careless. Is that what you understand your plea offer to be?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, I have an advice of rights and plea information sheet. It has to be the 29th date on it, but it does not have your signature on it. It says your signature with permission. Did you review an advice of rights and plea information sheet, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, do you understand the rights that was listed on that sheet?
I absolutely do.
And do you have any questions about those rights?
No, not at this time. No, not at all.
Okay, yeah. Okay, very good. You have a right to be represented by an attorney. You are represented by Mr. Blackman. You have the right to proceed to a trial and you have the right to have a jury trial. At the time of trial, you have the right to have the city bring sufficient evidence to prove each element of the charges being brought against you, and they have to prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand?
Yes, I
those
do.
rights? Okay. Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
At the time of trial, you have the right to question or cross-examine any of the witnesses that the city intends to call. You have the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence that you believe would further a defense to the charge. You have the right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used to prove or implicate your guilt. And you have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. If you want to plead guilty, you're going to give up those rights. Is anybody threatening you to give those rights up today?
No, no, Your Honor, not.
Has anybody made any promises to you to get you to waive those rights and plead guilty?
No,
Are you pleading guilty to the charges because you believe you are guilty?
yes,
You understand that a guilty plea can result in a conviction that you may have to report to your current employer?
yes,
Okay. As to the amended charges of impaired driving, how do you plead?
guilty, Your Honor.
As to the amended charge of careless, that's a civil infraction, so you would plead responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Factual basis, please, Mr. Blackman.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Peer, let me take you back to August 24th of 2021. Were you in the neighborhood of North Washington and West Ottawa in Lansing, Michigan?
Yes,
Was that in the county of Ingham, state of Michigan?
yes, it was.
All right, prior to that incident, had you been drinking?
Yes,
Would it be fair to say that you drank a lot of alcohol on that particular night?
absolutely.
Okay. And you drove a vehicle then, is that correct?
Yes,
And there was an accident, is that correct?
that is correct.
Okay. Do you believe as a result of your drinking, your ability to operate was impaired?
Yes,
And naturally, you were very careless in the way that you drove that night because of being under the influence. Would that be correct?
yes, it is.
Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Any questions from the city?
No, Your Honor, the city is satisfied with the factual basis on the record.
Okay, the court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. This matter will be set for sentencing. You're gonna need to meet with probation within the next 48 hours in person so that they can set up your pre-sentence report interview, okay?
So, Your Honor, I started a new project today and I'm in Auburn Hills right now. And it's a 30-day project straight through without a day off. Is there any way we can possibly work this out? Because it's 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And this would be extremely difficult with this project for me to do that. If there's any options, that would be great.
You're talking about a project for your job? Is that what you're referencing, sir?
Yeah, so I'm a contractor. I actually work typically out of state most of the time, but I picked up a job at a battery manufacturer for Fiat Chrysler. They're struggling with throughput issues and they're not meeting their demand, and they hired me to come down here and advise their team from an operations standpoint. And it just started today. I'm in the parking lot right now on my phone. So
Okay, I'm gonna note here that you're still gonna have to report to them within 48 hours, but you can do it by phone, okay, sir?
okay. Do you guys have my email on record and my phone number?
I'll make sure probation gets it, Judge.
Correct, but you are responsible for contacting them within 48 hours.
Okay,
They're not gonna contact you.
yep, I just need to know who to get a hold of. That's I'm actually in a
we'll get-
parking lot, and so
Okay, Mr. Blackman can get you the number and contact information to probation, because I don't know if you're in the position to write it down, but I could give you the number now if you have a pen to write it down.
no, I don't have I don't have a pen and paper handy right now. So
I'll
Okay,
take,
well, Mr. Blackman will get it to you. The other
Thank
thing
you.
is, because you've already undergone a substance abuse assessment, correct?
correct.
Okay, that Mr. Blackman can also provide that to probation so that they don't order you to go through another one, okay?
Okay, that sounds great. I did the highway safety as well, Your Honor.
Very good, and that confirmation should also be provided to probation. Your sentencing is gonna be Monday, September 26th at 8:30.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, I don't, and thank you very much.
Thank you, you're all set, sir.
Your Honor, my
thank you.
client also will, I've been informed he hasn't done his fingerprints. We'll make sure that gets done very quickly too.
Can I, Fred, while you're on the line here, can I do that at a police department here and have them send them to Lansing?
I don't know.
He hasn't done his fingerprint, you said?
No, he has not.
It's not highlighted.
At least I was informed of that.
Okay, no, you're not in a position to do that in Auburn Hills. You're gonna have to do that here. Make sure it's done before your sentencing date.
Okay, sounds good. I'll make sure I do it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Cager. Mr. Goodrich, did you need to speak to Mr. Gager?
No, we are ready to proceed on his case.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Devon Cager and file number 21-02784. Can I have your appearance, counsel?
Yes, Attorney
Morning,
Luke
Your
Goodrich.
Honor. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, hello.
Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Mr. Cager.
Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city. Your Honor.
Thank you. Today was the date that was set for sentencing. I have a pre-sentence report and recommendation. Did you get a copy of that, Mr. Goodrich?
Yes, we did, Your Honor, and we did not have any corrections to it.
You proceed with your allocution.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, Mr. Cager did, his blood alcohol was over the legal limit, but it was only 0.09. Certainly on the low end of things. He informed me that he's been living with his girlfriend. He's been working at Cherry Hill Landscaping for over 2 months at this point. He's not had any alcohol-related offenses in the over a year since while this case has been going on. We think that the recommendation here is very fair, that he complete the class without essentially formal probation. I think that Mr. Cager would benefit from that greatly, so we would ask the court to just follow the recommendations in this case. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Cager, did you want to make a statement at all, sir?
No, ma'am. I don't.
Okay, I've had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report and your prior criminal history as indicated by your attorney. The report from probation gives the opinion that you are considered low risk, and also that you have not drank since the time of the offense, and this would be your first OWI. So I find the recommendation appropriate. So I will sentence you to only fines and costs and to attend the victim impact panel within 60 days. You also need to complete a substance use education program. That's about 4 sessions long, or a minimum of 4 sessions long.
I believe I done one of those. Is that like the Matrix, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question. You did it already, and then you said what?
Isn't that through CMH? Off of child?
It could be. If you've done one, we just need confirmation that you completed it within the last year, and then you can provide that over to probation, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I don't see the things in it. You have a large amount of OWI cost recovery here. You owe $544.72 to the Lansing Police Department for responding to this incident.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be ordered. There are some statutory fines that I must assess. $75 crime victim rights fee is one of them. And there's also a $50 state minimum cost that I also must assess. I'm going to waive any discretionary fines and costs because you have such a high OWI cost recovery. So your total is going to be $669.72. How
Okay.
much are you going to be able? How are you going to be able to pay that?
My work. So weekly.
How much you going to pay weekly?
I want to say anywhere between like $100 to $50. I want to be at least 50 at the.
Okay, so I'll note that you'll pay $50 weekly. If you can pay more, then that's great, but I got to put something in here so that they won't show cause you if you're not making payments, okay?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, also you need to make sure you complete the victim impact panel within, I'll give you 90 days. And then,
Can someone like email me like the information on what to like actually do and what to go for that?
okay, Mr. Goodrich can do that.
Okay.
And then also, if you've already completed a substance use education program, then you just provide proof of that to probation. Otherwise, you need to complete one also within 90 days, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions for the court?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. You're all set, sir.
All right, thank
And a bench warrant was issued from Mr. Mandujano. Okay, let's see. Mr. Guhanju, Mr. Goodrich, are you representing him?
Yes, Your Honor. We are ready to
Speak
proceed.
him at all?
No, we are ready to proceed on his case.
Thank you. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Zachariah Guhanju. File numbers 22-00973 and 22L2713623. I'm sorry, 632. Council appearance.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Mr. Gahungu.
Thank you. Today was the date set for pre-trials on these matters. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Mr. Gahungu would like an opportunity to try to get his license back to improve his plea offer in this situation. He informed me that he thinks he needs probably 60 days. He has to get a re-examination done, and English is not, he speaks okay English, but it's not his first language, so it creates some issues with the Secretary of State. So we would request 60-day adjournment in this matter.
In 60 days. Do Monday, October 3rd at 9:30. October 3rd at 9:30. Any additional matters for the record?
None for the city.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
You're all set, Mr. Gahanju. Abdul Rahim is not present, is that correct?
Your Honor, Rahim is Abdur Rahim and Rahim are the same person.
Okay, very good. On the record in the matter of the people, the city of Lansing versus Sultana Abdul Rahim, file number 22-01086, council appearance.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Ms. Abdur Rahim.
Thank you, Ms. Abdul Rahim. How are you?
I'm actually okay. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Today was the date that was set for a pre-trial. Mr. Goodrich, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, we are going to request just like a 2-3 week adjournment in this matter. Ms. Abdur Rahim, well, Ms. O'Boyle's records indicate that she's not able to get a license back at this time. Ms. Abdur Rahim believes she was able to. She wants just a brief opportunity to look into that and see if that is possible with the Secretary of State.
August 29th at 9:30. August 29th at 9:30. Any additional matters for the record?
None for the city.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you on August 29th, okay, Ms. Abdul Rahim?
Thank you. Jennifer. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Selena Luna. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Selena Luna, file number 22-015360D, council appearance.
Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Ms. Luna.
Today was the date that was set for a pretrial. How do you want to proceed?
Your Honor, Ms. Luna has decided to accept an offer made by the city attorney in this matter whereby she would plead to impaired driving.
Ms. Luna, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You can put your hand down, ma'am. Ms. Luna, you're represented by Mr. Goodrich from the Office of the Public Defender. But you have the right to be represented by counsel. You have the right to proceed to trial. The time of trial, you have the right to remain silent, not have silence be used against you. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to have the city bring sufficient evidence to prove each element of the charge being brought against you. They have to prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand your right so far?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to question or cross-examine any of the witnesses that the city intends to bring, and you have the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence that you believe would further defense to the charge. In order to plead guilty, you would have to give up all of those rights. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anybody threatening you to get you to give up those rights and plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Has anybody made any promises to you to get you to give up your rights and plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty today because you believe you're guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently on probation or parole?
No, ma'am.
You understand that a guilty plea can result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current job or to your future employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. As to the amended charge of impaired driving, how do you plead, ma'am?
Guilty.
Factual basis?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Luna, on or about February 13th of 2020, were you operating a motor vehicle on North Grand River Avenue?
Yes.
And is that located in the city of Lansing, County of Ingham, State of Michigan?
Yes.
And prior to operating that vehicle, had you been consuming alcohol?
Yes.
And did the amount of alcohol that you consume impair your ability to drive the vehicle on that occasion?
Yes.
Your Honor, I believe we have a factual basis for impaired driving in this matter.
Any questions from the city?
No, Your Honor, the city is satisfied with the factual basis on the record.
Okay, the court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. Telling your plea you made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. This matter will be set for sentencing on September 19th at 8:30 in the morning. Prior to sentencing, you need to meet with probation so they can provide the court with the pre-sentence report and recommendation. You need to appear to the probation department within 48 hours in person. Do you understand that, Ms. Luna?
Yes, I do.
Have you undergone a substance abuse assessment?
No, I have not.
Okay, you're gonna have to undergo a substance abuse assessment. And so
Okay.
you'll get that information from probation, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, you're all set, Ms. Luna.
Thank you.
You have any contact with Elizabeth Owen?
Your Honor, I was not able to get a hold of Miss Owen. They left some messages.
Okay, I'll issue a bench warrant. Okay. Andre Griffin, on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Andre Griffin. Mr. Griffin, can you hear me?
Yes, how are you doing, Ms. Simmons?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fine.
Today was the date that was set for show cause because you were here previously. You said you were going to pay your $186 fine within 14 days. That was back in May. It's
Yeah, I
August
just
1st and you've not
Yeah,
paid that.
I just paid that on the 29th on Friday. I got the transaction number if you want it. It came up to $193.44 after the service fee, but it's just paid on Friday.
Oh, let's double check. That probably hasn't caught up yet. If you paid Friday, it probably hasn't caught up to the system yet. So I'll note that on the file and you should be all set. Okay, sir?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, Walker. Mr. Goodrich, did you need to speak to Ms. Walker?
No, I had the chance to speak with Miss Walker just a little bit ago. We are ready to proceed on her case.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Kayla Janae Walker, file number 22-00461, council appearance.
Pardon, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boylan, City of Lansing.
And Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Miss Walker.
Today was the date set for pre-trial. How are we proceeding on this matter?
Your Honor, in speaking both with Miss O'Boyle, we have some questions regarding the false information charge. I know that she wanted to look into. We are also looking at possibly getting an assessment done. So we would request a 30-day adjournment in this matter.
September 12th. September 12th at 9 a.m. Any additional matters for the record?
None for the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, you're all set, Ms. Walker. We'll see you in September.
Thank you.
I don't see
Judge, I think that the Coulter Tucker might be-
Ms. Owen. Who's identified as Coulter Tupper? Ma'am, can you unmute your device, please?
Yes, ma'am, it's Jennifer McKeon.
Thank you.
I couldn't get it to work on.
Thank you. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Jennifer McKeon. This is file number 20-00570. Ms. McKeon, today's the date that's set for a show cause because you still owe $100 on this file. This file is from 2020. When are you going to make payment, ma'am?
I can make a payment today. I don't have the whole $100, but I think I have 50 or 60. I'm not quite sure, but I know I for sure have $50. I didn't
Okay,
have
I'll
a chance
put
to
that
check.
you'll make a payment of $50 today. Can you pay the remaining 50 within the next 30 days?
Yes, I can, ma'am.
Okay, make sure you make your payment of 50 today, otherwise they'll issue another show cause, okay?
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am, I did not.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Ms. Hernandez have an attorney.
I'm sorry, who did?
Hernandez.
Your Honor, I don't have insurance.
I don't know why it does this. I'm gonna try to remove somebody, but- Ms. Hernandez, do you have an attorney representing you?
I had a court-appointed attorney last time no, ma'am, no.
Okay, you're representing yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Evie Zarita Hernandez, file number 21-00615. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And Ms. Hernandez, you were here on June 27th. Says that you were supposed to go and clear suspensions in 55th. Did you get those cleared, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I went and spoke with 55th. They said that nothing was holding them up and to talk with the SOS Secretary of State, and I did, and they said that all I needed to do was pay a $25 fee, so I did that, and now I have my license back.
Very good. Oh, boy.
Your Honor, I did confirm by reviewing the SOS driving history that it does appear the suspensions have been cleared. Based upon that, the city would move to dismiss the driving while license suspension charge today.
This case will be dismissed. You're all set, ma'am.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great day.
Same to you. Sir, what's your name? Yes,
John
you.
Bennett.
Thank you. Mr. Goodrich back?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, are we ready on Mr. Bennett?
Yes.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Todd Darwin Bennett, file number 22-01549, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Mr. Bennett.
Thank you. Today's the date that was set for a pretrial. How are we proceeding on this matter?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Ms. O'Boyle would like to speak with the officer regarding this matter. As soon as she can do that, I think we would be ready to proceed from that point. So we would just ask for a 2-week adjournment to allow Ms. O'Boyle that opportunity.
Hello?
August 29th at 9:30.
Okay.
You have any questions today, sir? Okay, we'll get you a copy of your notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, you can have a seat, so we'll get you a copy of your notice. Okay, we have some people who didn't show. Anthony, is it Frison?
Hello, Your Honor.
Yes, I can't see you. I see a black screen.
I don't know why I can't get my camera on, but I just wanted to let you know that I watch you on YouTube, and I just wanted to let you know that I really appreciate the work you do and the kindness you give to the people, you know, that have charges and whatnot, and that you're a very fair judge. And I just wanted to commend you for your kindness, because I really enjoy watching you, and you got me through COVID and everything with your channel, and you're just a very fair person. And I just wanted to tell you that, and you be blessed and stay safe.
Thank you so much. You be blessed as well.
You're welcome. You stay safe.
Same to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, that would explain why he's not on my docket, because he's he's not defendant. That was nice. Have you had any contact with Justin Moore?
No, I was not able to reach Mr. Moore last week. Oh, I did. I sent him an email because his phone, I think, was out of service.
Okay, sounds good. And your office is not represented. Oh, we took care of that actually. So I'll bet you want more. Oh. I'm sorry. Sarah just sent an email saying that he's having issues with Zoom. It said it's giving him an error message. Mr. Moore. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. It sounds like Mr. Moore was trying to log in and it was giving him an error message. Tell him we'll reset him in person. Okay. Lucas. Okay, good morning, sir. What's your name?
Lucas Holiday, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, we'll wait for your attorney to log in.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Okay, good morning. I see Jim Metz.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, there's a Damian. Damian, what's your full name?
Damien Michael Cole Collicate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Lucas Holiday, file number 22-01693, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jim. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jim Metz appearing on behalf of Lucas Holiday. We're appearing both via Zoom individually from each other, and no objection to this proceeding being held via Zoom.
Today's the date that was set for a pre-trial. Was there an offer extended on this?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. There's not been an offer. How do you want to proceed, Mr.
Judge,
Metz?
actually, Miss O'Boyle and I spoke last Friday. I think there was preliminarily an offer. However, at this time, I'm asking the court to adjourn the pretrial out 4 weeks. I've received a list of substance abuse assessment agencies that the court uses, and Mr. Holiday actually started on Friday reaching out to do the same. So we're looking for about a 4-week adjournment.
Okay, very good. Does August 29th at 9:30 work for you, Mr. Metz?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll reset it for that date and time. Any additional matters for the record?
I have none.
None for the city.
Thank you. You're all set. We'll see you August 29th, Mr. Holiday.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you both. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Damian Collicott, file number 22-01614, council appearance.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Oh, we put them in the breakup. Sounds good. There's that. Are you ready to proceed, Mr. Goodrich?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we're still on the record. Ms. O'Boyle has already placed her appearance on the
Oh.
record.
Sorry. Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Mr. Kalika.
Thank you. Today was the date set for a pre-trial. How do you want to proceed in this matter?
Your Honor, in speaking with Ms. O'Boyle, it's my understanding she's looking to get some videos from the officers in this matter. With that being the case, we would just defer to Ms. O'Boyle to whatever type of time frame she needs to get those videos.
Is it LPD video?
It is, Your Honor. I anticipate a week or two at most.
It'll have to be August 29th at 10 a.m. August 29th at 10 a.m. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
We'll see you on August 29th, Mr. Kellicott.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Have a good day.
You too. Good morning. What's your name, sir?
Douglas Aubrey.
Oh, Mr. Aubrey, do you have an attorney representing you at all?
No, I don't need an attorney for this issue right now. I hope. Hello?
Yes, no, I'm still here, sir. You're supposed to
Okay.
get a valid license, it looks like. Were you able to get a valid license?
I don't know if this counts. Can you see this? Does this count?
No, I can't see that. We'll see if we can look up your driving history.
Okay,
The city attorney could access it.
I took my test on the date is July 25th.
Oh, you took your test and what does it say? That you passed?
Yes, ma'am. That's what I was trying to show you.
Oh, okay, very good.
I got the receipt and everything. I don't know if you guys.
I believe you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. And that's all I believe the prosecutor and me agreed on, that I would at least, get this ball back rolling. So,
Are you able to see that he took his test?
Your Honor, I see that his license currently states it's valid.
Okay, so it does show that your license is valid.
thank you, ma'am.
Okay, May 23rd, it said that you were dismissed if you got a temporary license, but
Yes, Your Honor, at this time, the city would move to dismiss the current pending charge.
okay, the case will be dismissed, sir. You're all set.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
File for- Mr. Goodrich, have you heard from Jonathan Barnes or Antoinette Bikes?
I have not heard from Mr. Barnes, but I've spoken with Ms. Bikes on multiple occasions and definitely expected her to be here today. I've been calling her this morning, but she has not been answering.
Okay. Let's see, we'll make sure Mr. Barnes will give Ms. Bikes some more time. Maybe she's just getting up. Okay, Mr. Goodrich, I am gonna enter a bench warrant for bikes.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Like I said, I tried to call her several times, have not been able to reach her this morning.
Thank you.
You're good. Go to the judge.
Your Honor, I did not realize Mr. Pohl was in lockup. Can I speak with him in a breakout room, please?
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Julian Paul. File number is 22-00570. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boy on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Mr. Pohl.
Today was the date that was set for a pre-trial. How are we proceeding on this matter?
Your Honor, he has decided to accept an offer from the city of Lansing whereby the trespass would be reduced to breach of a civil infraction for breaching the peace. And he is agreeing to not return to the speedway that was the scene of this incident.
It's not to return to the speedway where?
That was the location of the trespass. I don't have that.
Oh,
Your Honor. 3201 East Saginaw.
Mr. Paul, that's correct. You want to accept responsibility to the amended charge of breach of the peace?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you understand that you're entering into an agreement that you won't return to the speedway address at 3201 Saginaw in the city of Lansing, Ingham County?
Yes, ma'am.
Your fine is $50. When can you make payment?
It's gonna be, could you give me like, so I'm gonna be in Eaton County for another maybe like month and a half, and then I gotta go to TriCap for about 3 months. What year is it? Is it 2020? It's 2022, right? So maybe
Yeah.
like the end of, or like a few months.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna waive the fine and close the file. You're all set, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Y'all have a nice day.
Have a good one.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No.
Your Honor, I believe that is all the hearings that I have with the court this morning, so I will return this afternoon for that round.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Thanks.
Amber Stauffer. Ms. Stauffer, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Do you have an attorney?
I do. Ed Christensen.
Okay, we'll wait for him to log in.
sorry.
Starting you.
Oh, my apologies.
Mr. Christensen's here. His client was supposed to get a license reinstated. Did you see it? If it was reinstated? Or do you need to speak to him?
I have not had an opportunity to speak with him. I'm happy to do so if you would like to.
Well, the request is said was for 60 days to allow a license to get reinstated. I'm wondering if it was reinstated.
I show that her license is still revoked at this time.
Okay, you probably log in and speak to him. Mr. Christensen, can you hear me?
I can. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. I know we adjourned this matter for 60 days to allow your client to get a license reinstated, but the records show that it's still not reinstated. So did you need to speak with the city attorney or are you seeking additional time?
I would like to speak with the city attorney first, Your Honor.
Okay, she'll log into Zoom.
Okay, Amanda, the terms of the plea deal are acceptable.
Sounds good.
On the record in the matter, the people of the city of Lansing versus Amber Michelle Stoffer, file number 22-00994, 22L2679, 412 and 413. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda Boyle up here in the city of Lansing.
Edward Christensen on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Thank you. Today was the date that was set for a pre-trial. How do you want to proceed on that?
Your Honor, we have come to a plea agreement.
Ms. O'Boyle, can you place the offer on the record?
Sure, Your Honor. The offer was to amend the driving while license suspended to allowing a suspended person to operate, pleading to the no proof of insurance, and the city would be moving to dismiss the disobeying a traffic signal resulting in an accident.
Mr. Christensen, is that a complete and accurate understanding of the offer?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Stoffer, is that your understanding of the offer?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You can put your hand down. And so the offer was for you to plead to the amended charge of allowing a suspended person to operate. You want to accept that offer today, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to understand a couple of rights. You have the right to be represented by counsel, and you do have Mr. Christensen representing you today. You have the right to proceed to a trial in this matter, and you have the right to have a jury trial. At the time of your trial, you have the right to remain silent and not have silence be used to implicate or to prove your guilt. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to question or cross-examine any of the witnesses that the city calls, and then you have the right to call your own witnesses or present any evidence you believe would further a defense to the charge. In order to plead guilty, you would have to give up each of those rights. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
And you're willing to waive those rights today?
I am.
Has anybody made any threats to get you to waive those rights and plead guilty?
No.
Is anybody promising you anything to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Are you pleading guilty to the amended charge because you believe you're guilty?
Yes.
Okay, as to the amended charge of allowing a suspended person to operate, how do you plead, ma'am?
I plead guilty.
Mr. Christensen, can you render your client on a factual basis?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Mr. Christensen, can you give me a factual basis, please?
I do not have the police report in front of me, Your Honor, unfortunately.
Oh, I don't get provided a police report either, so. But you should have had a police report, I would imagine.
Email it right now if you don't.
Okay, Ms. Stoffer, on or about April 11, 2022 at 10:47 in the morning, were you operating a motor vehicle upon, or did you allow someone to operate a motor vehicle upon East Grand River at or near Fairview?
Yes.
It's in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, state of Michigan.
Yep.
And did the individual that you allow to operate have a suspended license?
Yes.
Thank you. Any additional questions?
No.
None
Mr.
for the
Boyle,
city, Your Honor.
Mr. Christensen,
No additional questions, Your Honor.
as the factual basis, I'll accept your plea. Find your pleas you made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. The driving while licenses, I'm sorry, what's the other one? No proof of insurance, you're supposed to accept responsibility to, is that correct?
Yes.
I'm asking the attorneys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, Your Honor, there's a no proof of insurance civil infraction.
Okay, the fine for that, you accept the responsibility for that, correct, Ms. Stoffer?
Yes, correct.
The fine for that is $145. The other charge will be dismissed. And then for the allowing a suspended person, the fine will be $250. When can you make payment?
Hopefully soon. I'm working on obtaining a new job currently.
Well, the way the court system works, I have to have a date. I can't put soon in it. They can't follow up on that.
May I have 90 days, 60 days, anything?
Okay, what can you pay before the 60 days? Nothing is what you're saying? You don't have to pay it all at once. You can make payments.
Maybe can I make like a $50 payment within 60 days?
Okay, and then how often are you gonna make payments after that?
Maybe like every 2 weeks or so. And if I have more money, I'll pay more towards it, but.
Okay, so I put here that you'll make a payment of $50 within the next 60 days, and that you'll make payments of $50 every 2 weeks after that until paid in full. Your total for both of these files is $395. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Do you have any questions about how to make payments, either online or in person?
No, I can do that.
Very good. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
None, Your Honor.
None for the city.
Thank you. You're all set, Ms. Stoffer.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Amanda.
Mr. Krupa,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have an attorney, sir.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Were you requesting court-appointed counsel to represent you in this?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll put you in a private meeting room with the city attorney.
Your Honor, we already met.
Okay, very good. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Jeffrey Krupa, file number 19-05141, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Krupa is appearing via Zoom. He's representing himself for the purposes of today's proceeding. Is there an offer on this, or how are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor, we were able to reach a resolution in this matter. At this time, the city would move to amend the charge of hinder oppose down to a breach of the peace civil infraction.
Okay, and Mr. Cooper, did you want to accept responsibility to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. The fine is $75. When can you make payment?
I can make payment today.
Okay, do you know how to make payment online?
I will try.
Okay, you don't have to make it online, but you can make it in person. It just come down to the court and go to the criminal traffic window. Okay?
Okay, I am out of town for the day. That's why I'll try doing it online.
Okay, very good. If you go to the court's website, you should be able to click the link to pay your fines and costs. You'll just use this case number.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good one.
You too.
Okay, that's all I have for the morning, Ms. O'Boyle.